There it is. Knockoff China, the gate. But I got the Rhino ESC in here, and everybody's wondering how quiet it is, so I got it all powered up, as you can see, the wheels turning. Let me see if I can get this thing so it's a position where I can kind of hold it and drive and steer. I've only got one, don't have a holder to set up that I can use it. I might be able to do it this way, but I gotta kind of get my fingers so I don't hit the darn screen too much. So bear with me in a minute. It is absolutely quiet. Gear noise once I start going, but it's just quiet. And I can turn around and see how I go, but as you can hear, it's got some gear noise. I got a lot of leaves, so I'm trying not to pick up a bunch of them. It's got some gear noise in it, but I mean, this is just stupid slow. And being an audiophile, having played bass guitar for most of my adult life, well, pretty much all my adult life, I started playing live when I was 15. I'm going to be 58 this year. Feedback, squealing, high pitched, this kind of silence, because most of these, outrunners, they all, especially with the Castles, just scream. And as you can hear, this is with this Rhino, it's quiet. See what I mean about browning out? That's what happened right there. It just browned out on me. So I'm gonna have to get a BEC. It's supposed to have a 10 amp BEC built in. It may be 10 amp, but it's obviously not a high-end one, especially if you're going to be running a steering servo on it, because that's the only thing tied in besides the receiver is the steering servo, and that little brownout should not have happened. So I'm going to get a BEC. I'll buy a Castle for this, because I do believe in buying quality BECs when you're going to be running a steering servo on it. But I'll put a BEC on the steering servo and just use the onboard for the winch and receiver. But yeah, I mean, she is quiet, and that's what I like about it. I haven't adjusted the drag brake all the way up, I don't think. So as you can see, it's kind of bad. There, it finally stopped. It was backing up and kind of free rolling backwards on the drag brake. So I may need to kind of set the drag brake better, but yeah, this thing, I'm impressed with the Rhino as far as noise. It's big. It fills this entire space here. Goes from this post to this post all the way across. It's about a 1/4 inch, 3/8 of an inch-ish thick. So it's a rather large ESC. Not overly heavy, no case. It does have a heat sink. And so far, we're testing in the house, it hasn't gotten hot. Nothing's gotten hot. I'm running a 3S 2200 battery. What is it? I don't even remember what the heck it is right now. And I just picked up some 4S 1500 packs. A little bit smaller and square. I'm going to try to put over here and see how she weighs out. I haven't weighed it and balanced it anywhere. But yeah, this thing, as you can tell, is very quiet. And that, to my ears, is golden. Got to do a few adjustments on it yet. Still got a little adjustment to get in the steering. I'm using 324 millimeter links on this thing. So it was a little trick getting things worked out. It comes with a carbon fiber laydown servo, but it went farther back and you couldn't adjust where the servo went and move it forward, which was kind of a drag. And it does kind of want to freewheel a little bit downward, as if there's no counter back. So if you're going forward and your weight down, you're going to want to kind of limit your finger just to kind of control that speed so it doesn't kind of freewheel a little faster. Can I see it? There it is. There it is. Actually, I want to try to climb up that. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. Oh, some scrapes. I hear it scraping. There it went up. Surprised it didn't brown out in that spot. It's about what it took in the other one. Over here, we'll crumb down. But yeah, this thing is very quiet, as you can tell. I mean, it's nice and silent. Whoops. She timbered. Should have paid a little bit more attention. I know I usually got to go over this thing. She side hill much better. But yeah, Rhino ESC Surpass Hobby 1700 kV drone motor that I trimmed down the shaft. It had a shaft for a prop, and I had to take it down and make it a little bit smaller so I could fit a 3.175 pinion on it. And I believe I have a 16 tooth, and that is so. This is with a 16 tooth pinion. Let's see how slow I can get it. Right about in here, it should start kicking in. I mean, we're talking slower than... Really? We're talking older than Ford, or slower than Ford original creeper gear back in the 70s. If you ever had a Ford with numbered, first gear creeper. It was like 3-4 miles an hour top speed at like 2,500 RPM. It was slow. This thing just... it doesn't do bad for top speed. You can trail it, but it ain't too bad. But yeah, so that's it. I thought I'd go and show that. Let me see how I shut this thing off now. Okay, looks like it's right there. All right, I'm gonna head. Talk to you guys later. Are you sure you want to stop streaming?